Hi guys, hope you're very well today guys, as always guys. Now this vlog and blog, 3 extraordinary illusions to go for World of Magic from David Copperfield, the world's greatest magician in the last 30 years. First of all we look at the spike illusion, then we're going to look at the Voyeur illusion, and also finally look at the amazing escape from Alcatraz illusion, okay guys. So as always guys, World of Magic, this vlog and blog is an extraordinary video. We'll get 3 amazing illusions, World of Magic, the world of David Copperfield, okay, the world's greatest magician, okay. The vlog's video should be good fun as always, this vlog's video should be good fun. Amazing illusions, dissected and analysed. Here we're going to go. Thing up here right now, okay guys, you see the video right now. This superb bit of videotape over here on the wonderful Copperfield 987 superb amazing illusion. This is a wonderful spiker trick, okay, the very spiker illusion, a very well did Copperfield 35 years ago. And I'll try to look and dissect and talk about this trick right now because it's a great presentation of this wonderful illusion, actually one of the best I've ever seen in my life, seriously. Now to start off with, okay, look at the videos right now. It's actually going to appear right here, okay, in the middle of the screen over here. Modern technology, isn't it? Okay, now here it is over here. This is Copperfield, okay. Curtain goes up, okay. This is all superb stuff, isn't it? Superb entrance, okay. Overture, prologue curtain up, okay. Because the overture chatting, the prologue curtain goes up, and then we see superb bit here. He stands, okay, facing the crowd with the light right between his legs, okay. Superb lighting here, superb stuff, seriously, as he looks right at the camera, right at the audience. Now this, of course, is a playlet. This is magic becoming a playlet, magic becoming a play, okay, guys. And here he is, takes his jacket off because this guy's playing a piece of a man, basically, who's obviously very disillusioned with life. Okay, so he's turned a standard trick, a spiker trick, the blade tree body trick into illusion, where obviously he's going to be becoming, you know, looking basically into kind of suicide, that kind of stuff. It's very interesting for the magic, turning a straight from illusion into a man who's disillusioned, a man who's let go of society, a man who's not caring about society, about himself, and turning a trick into a playlet, basically. So he's making a Shakespearean play, basically, out of what's really a normal kind of magic trick, basically, which is the sword free body trick. Okay, so here it is. Okay, here he is. He does a little dance with the blade first of all, this is all kind of build up, basically. Okay, so he plays with the blade first of all, gets the blade and puts the blade up on the crystal ball as that. Simple as that. All right, guys. Okay, and of course then he goes in again to play mode again here, which is really interesting. So here we are. We see him basically doing some amazing stuff over here. There's 2 guys up here left and right, okay. Obviously these are men, these like henchmen basically to come to get him. This is the illusion anyway. The illusion of the illusion, okay. Here he is. Gets picked up by the 2 guys, okay, put her up vertically, okay, in the playlet. So this is basically a magic trick turned into a playlet, basically, a very Shakespearean playlet. That's the best way of looking at it, really, isn't it? Okay. And that's why the emotions of the piece come through. The tune played to this, of course, was the very classic Phil Collins trick, the 983 track, I Don't Care Anymore by Phil Collins, which I can't play because, of course, it's copyrighted. I can't play it, otherwise the video gets taken down. Now here it is, okay, so that's obviously, so the music is I Don't Care Anymore. You've watched the original videotape from 987. He's put the blade spinning around, okay, the classic bit of the illusion. Now, watch it, goes right in the blade there, fantastic. Obviously goes right, now this is what's great here, the camera goes right around 360 degrees, right in the whole body here. Amazing, isn't it? Okay. And the lighting's fantastic, isn't it? The lighting's there, okay, it goes right around 360 degrees. The camera goes that way, the body goes the other way. True superb, isn't it? Now, this is true superb direction, not just the trick. This is superb direction, isn't it? Okay, from the director, alright? So again, there we go, hold yourself right up the blade, okay, look at that, fantastic, isn't it? Up it goes off the blade, fantastic, isn't it? There's superb stuff over there, okay, he's right off it, look at that, straight off it, and amazing, isn't it? And then he kind of walks forward, okay. This is switched blade, the blade's actually switched, actually, it's not the actual blade. Anyway, walks right forward to the front and resumes the stance that he began with at the beginning of the trick. So basically the whole routine is like a dream, isn't it? So the beginning and the end is exactly the same, hence the idea is like this is really like a dream sequence, isn't it? Superb stuff over here, wonderful stuff, isn't it? Superb, amazing stuff, isn't it? With a superb bit, as I say, what's wonderful about this direction here, because now he's just out of character, bowing the audience and taking off the audience and love it, the audience walk away. This is spectacular magic, this is fantastic, isn't it? This is theatricality, drama, illusion, okay, put together in one way. So a straightforward trick, the old spiker trick, done with amazing plot, and plot's the secret, isn't it? Plot, the drama together, weaving together to make something really dramatic, isn't it? Lighting's fantastic, the station fantastic, the body language fantastic. Copperfield's body language is great too, isn't it? The way the body language works is always wonderful, isn't it? He actually plays a dead man, isn't it? So this is a trick about a man being disillusioned, isn't it? It's a magic trick come basically a piece of theatre about a man being dispossessed and disillusioned of life, isn't it? There's wonderful stuff, isn't it? Superb stuff in there by him. That's good. That's good stuff in there. So that's a fantastic little look at an amazing illusion from 35 years ago. The wonderful spiker done very well by Copperfield some 35 years ago, 36 years ago, I think, wasn't it? On the Alcatraz show. Check it out, a 1987 show, one of the best shows in Magic of all time series. Okay, now let's look a bit more Magic as well. Illusion is called Voyeur illusion. One of the best Copperfield actually ever did, but this is obviously about 25 years ago. 20 years ago, back in 2001 actually, Copperfield's last TV show. Copperfield's obviously performing in Las Vegas still. 20 years ago, he was doing one of his last TV specials, in 2001 special. And wonderful stuff, seriously. He does an amazing stuff. This illusion is fantastic. This is Copperfield at his best again, even though he was obviously about 10 years older than than at the height of his career, really. He was, I think, in his early 40s when he shot this bit of videotape. Here he is, doing an amazing Voyeur illusion. Where he makes two girls disappear, basically, but it's done exquisitely. See, magic isn't just the tricks; it's how it's done. It's the presentation. It's not just the magic trick; it's the presentation. And this is again a wonderful weaving of dance and movement and music and emotions together, weaving one thing together to make something that's a masterpiece. This is what Copperfield so loved over the years, because he did this. No one else has really done this. He wove emotions, music, plot, storylines together to make. With the tricks to make the trick look even better than it really, really is. So we're kicking off here now. We're getting through the introduction. It's him walking along by a load of paintings on the stage. He's very near the audience actually here at this stage, very near the audience, and he's looking at. And of course, he's in mode. He's dreaming. He's dreaming away about women. He's dreaming about something. He's losing something. He's fantasizing, perhaps fantasizing about these. In the plot of these ladies. There's two beautiful ladies from Southeast Asia, Asian ladies, beautiful faces and bodies, wonderful stuff, dancing on what looks like a sort of a bed frame. And again, the dance is beautiful. The dance is just wonderful, isn't it? The body language, the dance, just like we had the spiker illusion. It's body language and movement and dance together, isn't it? Communicating to us on top of the actual trick. This is the body language and movement and dance. Again, superb stuff here with his little dance with ladies. Love, kind of passionate dance with ladies, setting the scene, setting the ambience, setting the atmosphere. So you know that something's going to happen, but you don't know when it's going to happen, but you know it's going to happen. And the women look at him. It's a sort of romantic, lusty fantasy aspect to this, of course. Deeply romantic. Again, okay, up the girls go, okay, with the cloth. He's right in front of them. Cloth goes down, okay, a little bit of shadow through the cloth, light shadow through the cloth, so you see the shadows, up that goes, and whoop, bang, look at that, fantastic, wow, amazing, look at that, fantastic, that's gone, that's amazing, isn't it? It's gone, okay, that's the trick, amazing, rewind that bit of videotape, the girls just went, okay, and now that's wonderful, isn't it? It's just a fantastic light vanish, you see right behind them, beneath them, the girls disappear like that straight away, it's wonderful. This bit is true, again, there's nothing on the bed frame, he just gets a cloth, and lowers the cloth very lightly down. Again, look how close it goes down. Nothing going on. Lowers it down. Very freaky, very spooky. Pulls the cloth away. Okay, in a second, alright. There's no movement. Just nothing. And the girls suddenly appear. Look at that. Magnificent. That's magnificent, isn't it? The timing, the staging. The body language performance is magnificent. Okay, the girls appear and we're back to the beginning. They're dancing around again. Like, it's just like a fantasy, it's like a dream of fantasy, isn't it? The whole thing's been a fantasy. Just like the spiker illusion was like a bit of a dream, wasn't it? It goes from A to Z, back from beginning to end in 3 minutes. The same trick again here. Begins where it ends. The trick begins where it ends. It goes around the cycle, just like the spiker illusion. It goes around the cycle. Things like a fantasy, like a dream, isn't it? And it's wonderful, isn't it? Copperfield walks forward. Fantastic illusion, seriously, isn't it? Two gods vanish just like that. Okay, it's called Voyeur illusion. I saw it on stage live when I was caught 30 odd years ago. It's a wonderful piece of magic, isn't it? Can you beat that? Try and beat that. It's fantastic, isn't it? The presentation is the secret, isn't it? The dance movement presentation is the secret. It's a wonderful illusion. The vanish is technically fantastic, isn't it? On that illusion, it's fantastic vanish. I love it. So there you are, like that. That's a bit of a look at the wonderful Voyeur illusion of Copperfield. Probably shot about 20 years ago, 2001. I think it was in Baltimore or somewhere, in a big stadium theatre type place with thousands of people in the audience singing all around the theatre. Wonderful stuff, wonderful, beautiful magic. We see now a bit of Copperfield walking into Alcatraz here, of course. This is an extraordinary illusion done 5 years ago. This is Escape from Alcatraz, of course. Wonderful illusion. One of the best magic I've seen in my life, seriously. I've never seen anything quite as good as this, actually. This is actually really fantastic, superb bit of magic, actually. Copperfield looks really great. And Copperfield, of course, about Copperfield, one thing is about him is he looks fantastic, doesn't he? Dressed really, really well. Hair looks great. Face looks tan. Really good outfit. Okay, he looks like every inch a magician of the 1990s, doesn't he? And what he was a great magician, wasn't he? This is 1987, actually. So he's there having a chat at the beginning of this piece. And of course, this is a set of illusions. This is the best set of illusions in my life, actually. One of the best in my life. This is fantastic. This is top-notch magic. I remember seeing this when I was 18. This is top-notch magic, guys. Okay, this is fantastic stuff, isn't it? So again, in the prologue here, we're getting lots of dimensions added together, aren't we, to make the final piece. Also, the lighting's fantastic. Look at the lighting here. Look at the lighting, the wonderful spotlights well behind. This is like a very 1980s movie-like. It's not a movie, of course, but it's like Terminator 2 or something, isn't it, by Jim Cameron, isn't it? I think Jim Cameron, who made Aliens and that kind of stuff, influenced them a lot, actually, because Jim Cameron's very that kind of stuff. Terminator 1, Terminator 2 kind of theatrical lighting we saw those, and the Abyss and Aliens, those kind of movies with the superb lighting. There's a kind of aspect of that in this, the way that this has been directed as well. Remember, these magic sequences are directed, they're put together by directors. So here it is, superb stuff here. Now here, again, this is a real, the first part of the escape, of course, is this superb wonderful straitjacket, the Houdini straitjacket. Houdini started this back about 130 odd years ago. And people at Allen have done this illusion, of course, a lot as well, escaping from straitjackets. So this is only the first part, okay. So the straitjacket goes on really nicely. He's giving us the sums up that he's going to be locked up and tied up in this, and we're going to get the whole lot coming in now. He's going to be we're going to get more. We got more aerial images here, don't we? More aerial pictures, of course, of the prison. Alright, we're going to see the table. The table will feature at the end of the trick as well. I suppose as well, the table. So it's the whole sequence here together. This is very, very meticulously thought out, actually. Very meticulous stuff, isn't it? The prison warders are there. Okay, now this may look a TV movie. This is the most thought out piece of magic I've seen in my life. It's so well thought out, and not one camera trick in it. So there he is now. Okay, now we're going to kick off. We're going to get past the prologue build-up. We've had the overture, which is the imagery of the island. We've had the prologue, which is the build-up of what we're going to get to, what's going to happen, and promise of no camera tricks. Now we're going to get to the actual curtain up, which is the escape part. Here he goes. Okay, he's giving us one more heads up that this is no camera tricks. All right, so we're going to be told no camera tricks going on at all in this. So I love it. I love it. It's fantastic. Now the excitement's building because everyone now watching is going to be really, cooking on the gas about this. Even more Copperfield assures us yet again that he's not going to do any camera tricks. Okay, remember I've taken the sound off this because obviously because of the copyright, I can't put the sound on it because it's Back to the Future and a few other bits as well from 1985. And this was shot, I think, in late 86. This bit of footage actually. Now here he goes in, curtain up. We're now kicking off this escape sequence. This apparently was done in one take. Apparently, as you'll see. I'm just checking the timer's going. Okay, so here we are. Here we're going to go. Okay, we're going to go. Okay, here we go, guys. This is fantastic, isn't it? And now the curtain up. The lighting is fantastic. It's got a rear backlight on there as well. That adds the drama to the piece. So first we get the classic straitjacket escape to start with, which is wicked, isn't it? And he breaks the straitjacket here. Okay, it's good stuff, isn't it? I love it. I love this. It's really good, isn't it? Straitjacket coming off. Okay, straitjackets. As Houdini did, and many people used to do back in the day. Murray did it. I think he lived in Blackpool, North England. Allen, the good mate of mine, he died about 10 years ago. Allen, who was a great influence of Copperfield. Allen, a great escapologist guy. I knew him very well. He used to be on the phone to Copperfield. He used to call Copperfield quite a lot. They used to always chatting back in the day. I remember when I was about 15, Allen used to tell me all about him and Copperfield and how Copperfield was influenced by him. So here's about Allen here, classic Houdini jacket, of course. The way it kind of works, as you always know, is that obviously the magician really expands his body quite a lot. So when the straitjacket goes on him, it's not as tight as all that. So when the magician retracts his body a bit, it loosens the jacket a bit, and the jacket can then be taken off, all right, with not too much difficulty, all right. There are fake jackets, I think, and there's real ones. But everyone loves a straitjacket, so we get this is a bit of a nod to classic magic here, isn't it? Again, fantastic use of backlighting again, which is adding complete theatricality and drama to the whole piece, all right. And it's going well, isn't it? It's going really well. He's getting out of it okay. All right. and down it goes, bang, on the floor. So he throws on the floor, just like Houdini. Houdini did that. If you watch Houdini on film 100 odd years ago when he performed in New York and places, he used to slam the jacket on the floor really hard, you know. That's how Houdini used to work. That's how Houdini was the best, wasn't he? Now here Copperfield faces the challenge of getting out the gate, and again the tension's up because we've got an explosive in there. Tension's up, explosive's right in there, right behind him. So now we are really cooking and gas now. And he puts, this is a really great bit of magic, and this is fantastic, and this is hard to see how this works, because now he puts he gets a blanket thing, doesn't he? Puts it right through the bars, drops it, right? And then check this out. What's this bit? And this is again. There's no camera tricks. How do they do this? This is amazing. I think obviously there's some chicanery going on. They fiddled with the door, but wow, it's a great trick. It's a real bit of magic. So here it is. Again, it's very impressive how they did this, and they must have I guess fiddled with the doors on this particular cell to do it. But he's right out of the thing without the camera tricks. Look at that, right out, runs off straight away, and the explosion goes off right in time. Good timing, isn't it? That's really good stuff, isn't it? Okay, now we presume with that there's no more edits. It goes straight to a shot from above. It gets up, okay, and now it's phase 2. So that's phase 1 done. Phase 2 is to go into another room. And in this room again, we see the door shut by stagehand, of course, alright? And we get an aerial shot again of the situation, which is very good indeed. Again, we're building tension atmosphere again here on this, which is amazing. Now, Copperfield gets stumped here, but he does it nice. This is standard magic trick. This is the melding coins to metal trick, okay? This is standard sleight of hand, alright? Camera right through the bars. He gets 3 coins. Good stuff, isn't it? Very good sleight of hand, okay? And he just does a very clever bit of sleight of hand French drop of the coins and places it by palming and produces the piece of metal, okay? Very, very nicely done. And watch his hand movement. With magic, again, see, magic like that's just the hand movement, isn't it? The beautiful handwork, isn't it? Hand movement. That's what's him like Shimlina. They kind of copy that. Shimlina's like, there's very, very good hand movements, isn't it? So meticulous hand movements, very clean, very clear. You can see the hands are already empty. He melted there, as you see, straight into. He melted again. Look at that. Melted it again into a lock pick. Okay, and now he's picking the lock. So coins to metal to lock pick. Great trick again. Real bit of magic. And it's really great stuff, okay? I love it. It's fantastic, isn't it? It's really good stuff, isn't it? And again, he picks a locker out of here. This is all real time. I did want to kind of cut all this up because I want to go through the whole thing here, okay? All right, okay? And now, okay, we're going to go forward again on this bit over here, okay? Face of Doberman pinchers, all right? Straight away, he's got Doberman pinchers on him. And amazing, isn't it here? Amazing. Doberman pinchers on him straight away. And wow, he pulls the door shut, okay? And he's now faced with Doberman pinchers, whether that's the Rottweilers or the Dobermans. Good bit of attention again. This is all adding tactical intention again here. He's on a timer again here. And then tension again. So now, very nice little nifty bit of trick here. This is the appearing pussycat, of course, which is just a joke to get the dogs distracted, basically. And again, this is an old trick. It goes back to Victorian times, 150 odd years ago. It was done by Victorian magicians. Robert Houdin did this. Many people have done this. Muscadin, Devant did it. Classic box production of anything basically. This time we've used a pussycat. He even does a very clever bit here again with the rope. Puts a rope in, and then the rope straight away connects to another bit of rope, and that pops the pussycat like this. It's amazing, isn't it? Again, this is a great little trick. It's very well indeed, okay. And pussycat pops out. It's just a gag. Okay, I mean, they must use magnets or something. Magnets to connect the bits of rope together. Can't say that worked. Okay, the cat runs away, chased by the doggies. The cat's totally okay. It's totally okay. It's just a bit of a thing there. That may have been added in later. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say, isn't it? But the cat runs in. The dogs get locked in the cell. Just a bit of a visual gag, really, isn't it? Okay. That could have been added in later, I'm not sure. But the magic tricks are real, okay, certainly are. Explosive as well goes off, okay, so that's really good stuff, okay, it's really good now. The audience are clapping away. Now, here's phase 3, so I presume the last segment was really done in real time. I don't really know, it could have been added later, couldn't it? But anyway, cat is let go of, okay, now in segment 3, again, these are all real tricks, illusions. There may be a bit of jiggery pokery with the editing, but I don't know. It's generally a set of real, genuine illusions, okay, now here's phase 3 of this set of illusions now. Now Copperfield's inviting the audience again here to come in closer, and he's now tempting fate by blowing himself up with the third explosive, alright? So he's tempting fate to the camera, to the audience, alright? And all these guys are running in to rescue him now. That's the idea, isn't it? Copperfield's going to blow himself up apparently. In another bit, there's a bit of weird stuff in this video. We got him spiked on a sword, and now he's going to be blown up. So there's a lot of sort of you know, risky kind of magic in this Alcatraz show, in it, which is why, I mean, magic with theatre like this always works well, doesn't it? So they're running, you know, with kind of fear and scary kind of stuff like this. I'm going to kill myself stuff. It always goes down well, doesn't it? Does he kill himself? Anyway, here we are. Okay, right. So here we are now. He's running around the table here. The table's a real table. Runs around the table. And this is a very good piece of, again, a very clever bit of magic technology. He gets a chair, and he gets a cardboard box. Alright, and he gets up on the table behind the cardboard box like that. Really good stuff, alright. Gets up and like that, okay. Cardboard box around him. You can see right above, right around him, 360 degrees. There's no mirrors, nothing at all. And then the cardboard box is very clever engineered. This is a very clever piece of technology, this. Because Copperfield could already be out of the box, out of it. I don't exactly see whether it's mirrors or what it is. But the guy does come to the left here. The guy comes over there to the right. And I'm not sure, but they use the smoke pops out, and the smoke loads on the box. The box itself blows up with mechanics inside. Copperfield's gone. There's no camera tricks. He's gone. Bang! Look at that, straight out of the box. So, didn't see how he got out of it, but pulled the tape away. Nothing. Okay. Don't know how they did that exactly. Whether they just need to way behind, you know, with the smoke popping out of the box, hid something and he hid behind the guard. But I don't know. It's hard to see how it works, isn't it? There appears to be no mirrors. The mouse needs a mirror really stick on them. I don't know. There's no one cut right out the door. One cut. Copperfield already is out to the left hand side, and he's already got changed into one of these police officers who's now running ahead. Okay. So obviously got out of the box about a minute before the box blew up, and then he disappeared. Here he is. So now down the corridors again, and we went to the helicopter, and of course he is just getting in from behind, and in the helicopter. Assistant's giving him the pussycat in the bag. Here it is. Okay, this is another sight gag, of course, bit of a joke, running joke with the pussycat. Copperfield, of course, is now in a helicopter. There he is. Fantastic, isn't it? What a trick, isn't it? What an illusion. They're real time. There's no camera tricks, no cutaways. Real time. He does what I think is obviously a fake takeoff. This is probably just a stage takeoff. But the audience, apparently, they are seeing it. They're filming this again. But again, that's probably just a bit of jiggery pokery, but probably can't fly. But then the helicopter flies off apparently. Copperfield genuinely, that piece segment up to the helicopter taking off is obviously genuine piece of stuff. And there's a helicopter in the air. Off it flies off. Copperfield apparently flying it. We don't know if it's flying it, but the actual sequence, obviously, with the box vanish to the appearance of the helicopter, of course, is real sequence of magic. Is no camera tricks or anything like that at all. It's really good. So give or take a bit of jiggery pokery editing in it. It's actually a very good bit of magic, isn't it? It's very good magic indeed, isn't it? Wonderful, wonderful piece of sequential magic. It's about 5 or 6 illusions just woven together. Fantastic stuff, isn't it? No camera tricks. We still do stuff nowadays, don't you? I love it, don't you? Wonderful stuff, isn't it? So that's Copperfield. Okay, Copperfield, Escape from Alcatraz. Wonderful, isn't it? Love it. And that's my favourite sets of magic, actually. I love it. Seriously brilliant stuff, isn't it? Okay. I hope you like that very much. As always, guys, okay, the word of magic with me, Magicalmike. Remember, please do like, please subscribe as always, please do, guys. And hi to Nate, okay, as well, guys. And also remember, please, guys, remember to click the links below for 350 videos or so of magic, seriously. Loads of tricks, loads of illusions, me, Magicalmike. Tricks, ideas, concepts. So please check the channel, please do as always, guys. What a magic. Me to look at yourselves, guys. Hi to Nate, hi to Mum, coming up hospital very soon. Also, hi to everyone around the world watching the videos from China, Japan, America, Las Vegas, okay. So hi to everyone around the world watching videos, please do keep watching the videos. Me to look at yourselves, guys, as always, guys, okay. And see you again very, very soon, guys. Hi to Anita. Please subscribe for more magic and chat from me, Magicalmike, and illusions. See you again very, very soon, guys. Me, Magicalmike, please subscribe, and bye for now.